नमस्कार मित्रों, इस वक्त की बड़ी खबर ये आ रही है कि इंडिया के सिलेक्टर्स ने आने वाले वर्ल्ड कप का सिलेक्शन खत्म कर दिया है और एक नया ही चेहरा हमारे सामने आ रहा है कप्तान के लिए। तस्वीर में देखने वाले ये प्लेयर अच्छा सा बैट्समैन होने के साथ अच्छा विकेट कीपर भी है और धोनी के बाद अगर किसी का जिक्र किया जाए तो ये यही प्लेयर होगा। अब वर्ल्ड कप हमसे दूर नहीं।
Oh, geez, that's great. Is the lighting halfway decent? Yes, indeed. They've got the flag up now.
Control and they're flying with impunity, Tucker, within our airspace, and they can outmaneuver, outperform anything that we seem to have. Their mode of transportation seems magical to us.
Hey all, Scott here, and this is bad, real bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting that Hercules among strongmen, a man with muscles of steel.
My name is Lou Elizondo. By far the most interesting effort I was involved with was the topic of advanced aerial threats. For nearly the last decade, I ran a sensitive aerospace threat identification program focusing on unidentified aerial technologies. It was in this position I learned that the phenomenon is indeed real.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Execute Order 66.
That I was able to obtain and release unclassified images and footage with my mentor in journalism, George Knapp.
Put a sock in it. No one cares.
Fictional characters against propaganda. Greetings and salutations to you all. I am Tommy the Troll. Some of you might know me from my smaller film roles.
How long have you had these droids?
About 3 or 4 seasons.
They're up for sale if you want them.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
That's all I had to say about that.
It was a bullet, wasn't it?
A bullet?
That jumped up and bit ya.
Oh, yes, sir. Bit me directly in the buttocks.
But today, I'm not here to talk to you about small budget movies. Today, I'm here to talk to you about an important issue, propaganda. Propaganda has become an invasive part of our daily lives, but still, it has a social taboo attached to it, and it's a political dumpster fire, and that's what keeps people from talking about it openly and honestly. Sheesh. However, some of my fictional friends and I were fed up, and we decided to do something about it, so we started FCAP, the Fictional Characters Against Propaganda. Here at FCAP, our first step was to bring you this educational and entertaining public service announcement. As the leader of FCAP, I have asked some of my other make-believe palaroonies to share their own personal experiences with propaganda with you. To begin with, poor Mallory here was just chilling at home one day when propaganda came a-knocking at her door. Ugh.
community Tucker within our airspace.
That is coming forward.
And they can out.
That's something you can't unsee.
No. No, you cannot.
Yuck! Has something like this ever happened to you? Would you even know? Has something like this happened to a loved one? Would they even know? It's hard to tell sometimes because propaganda comes in many deceptive forms and flavors. I mean, these guys are even coming at you in video games nowadays, as if downloadable content, microtransactions, and useless color-changing skins weren't enough. Blah!
That is coming forward.
And they can outmaneuver, outperform anything that we seem to have. Their mode of transportation seems magical to us. It's unbelievable. And now finally we're having a rational, sober discussion about this because we don't...
I hate it when that happens. But propaganda has even invaded fictional places as well, like UFO Twitter and Facebook and Springfield. I have asked FCAP member Homer Simpson to share his own personal experience with propaganda in his hometown of Springfield. This is scary, folks. Ooh, you're gonna want to turn the lights on for this.
Este es el televisor más grande del mundo.
They're craft under intelligent control, and they're flying with impunity, Tucker, within our airspace, and they can outmaneuver, outperform anything that we seem to have. Their mode of transportation is...
Hello? Yes?
These are craft under intelligent control, and they're flying with impunity, Tucker, within our airspace, and they can outmaneuver, outperform...
Better ride this one out in the closet.
Impunity, Tucker, within our airspace, and they can outmaneuver, outperform anything that we seem to have. Their mode of transportation seems magical to us.
Poor Homer! Can you relate to Homer? If something like this has happened to you, you might be a victim of targeted propaganda, and you might feel isolated or alone, but you aren't. You have your good pal, Tommy the Troll, to turn to, and your friends at FCAP, the fictional characters against propaganda. And here at FCAP, we take our responsibilities very seriously, so we hired a select panel of top psychiatric physicians to review some of the propaganda and tell us what they think. We were stunned by the results, and I think you will be too.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No, God, please, no! No! No!
As you can see, our panel of experts was strongly affected by the level of propaganda that they were exposed to. But still, we needed more data to study, so it was time to hit the streets, and we asked a few more random fictional people to view the propaganda and to give us some honest feedback. Let's see what the public had to say.
Are you serious? This is torture. You're torturing me and everyone else watching. Wait.
And they can outmaneuver, outperform anything that we seem to have. Their mode of transportation seems magical to us. It's unbelievable. And now finally we're having a rational, sober discussion about this because we don't know. These occur within our airspace, and they can outmaneuver.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop!
anything that we seem to have.
Wow, nothing seems to get through to these guys. They just keep on talking.
And they can outmaneuver.
Well, we were even able to track down a few fictional celebrities like Michael Jordan, Kanye West, and Cash Nasty. It turned out that all of them had been the victims of propaganda and had a very special message for those talking heads.
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Shut the fuck up, I will laser you with alien eyes and explode your head.
And they're flying with impunity, Tucker, with
Holy crap, Cash. Settle down, dude. You can always turn that stuff off. You don't have to watch it. At the end of the day, our conclusive studies here at FCAP plainly showed that propaganda has invaded all aspects of our lives, both real and fictional. Propaganda has become a global pandemic of misinformation and woohoo for profit. So what can we do about it? Well, us fictional characters are going to keep on fighting through groups like FCAP, and we're going to ask your help in the real world. We need you to go to your social media accounts and spread the word about the propaganda. Spread the word about the misinformation. Spread the word and share hashtags like Lockheed Lou and No Alien Threat on places like Twitter and YouTube. And most importantly, always question the propaganda when it's aired on the mainstream media and on sellout independent media sources that are openly biased. Question the story and the lie that is being told. Question whether someone defends the media circus by spreading their lies for them. Question it all, as loud as you can. And never forget that you are not alone in the struggle. You've got each other and us here at FCAP. And here's a little message to the agents of misinformation out there. I've got my beady troll eyes on you dudes, and I'm gonna be all over you worse than Dokes was on Dexter in Season 2.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So remember folks, keep away from the propaganda when you can, and question it when you can't get away from it. Otherwise, this could happen to you.
And they're flying with impunity, Tucker, within our airspace, and they can outmaneuver, outperform anything that we seem to have. Their mode of transportation seems magical to us.
Now, nobody wants that, do they? Well, I'm sorry to tell you folks, but that's all the time that we have today. So I'm gonna have to go for now, but there's one more guy who wanted to talk to you, and that's the FCAP Vice President, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right, he's been fighting propaganda for a very long time and had an extra special message for each and every one of you. But for now, this is Tommy, signing off. Toodles.
If it sounds too good to be true, it's probably false.
As always, this has been Manny at Area 503. And I wish you all the best until we meet again. And I am out of here to continue my search for universal truth.
They're under intelligent control, and they're flying with impunity, Tucker, within our airspace.
Don't let your kids watch it!